know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes, weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I want you to go back out there.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Jab, and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum back and win the...
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Catch and shoot. Misses with the jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That right hook won't score. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't worry about it. Get your mind back.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? So go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You've completely switched off.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They exchange punches. Nice counter. These two were made for each other. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. That punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Now, don't want you to laugh.
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
But he'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
The same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back.
Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
How about that time counter shot? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Get out there, switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, what a punch! Nice counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Which fighter will say no mas? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on.
Again, you're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get back.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're getting your time in already.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
And back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Get your focus back and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart.
And what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were smart, you weren't loading up.
All right?
Here we go, it's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. holding nothing back here in the round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Lost one round. Listen, don't worry about it.
Get calm, listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back at his place.
Turk, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it.
And now it's going to be a tougher fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to...
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
In the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back.
Great round. You were smart, you weren't loading
And that'll
up.
do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your boxing back together.
Listen, jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on him.
There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
His stamina is off the charts. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? And this fight is over. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.